everyone, how's it going? And welcome to today's Wild Rift video. In today's video, I've got another ADC guide for you that's going to give you the best results on Kai'Sa. Now, honestly, I've got about 10 gameplays to go through and 10 gameplays to record and upload to YouTube. And I was thinking to myself, what's the best gameplay to start off with for patch 4.2? And you know it's going to be my girl Kai'Sa, especially with the passive changes, with some of the other changes that happened to Kai'Sa. This is the best build that will give you the best results for Kai'Sa. But before then, I just want to quickly explain the changes that happened to Kai'Sa, especially to her passive, because a lot of people have been asking me what the new passive does now and what the best way is to build on Kai'Sa. Now on screen, I'm going to show you all the changes that happened to Kai'Sa. For the base stats, this pretty much happened to every single AD carry. The attack range went up, base attack speed per level, and attack damage per level. Now base attack speed in the early game I think is the biggest change out of all of them. Having a lot of base attack speed in the early game is really nice for you, because it means that you can last hit a lot easier, you could trade a lot quicker as well, especially with lethal tempo stacking up in the early game. This could really benefit you a lot. Now the skill evolution mechanism, now how does this work? So before, what you had to do is you had to get a certain number of either attack damage, attack speed, or ability power to get your first ability, second ability, and your third ability evolved. But now it explains skills can be evolved by purchasing advanced equipment. Now advanced equipment is any tier 3 items like Immortal Shield Bow, Phantom Dancer, Infinity Edge, etc, etc. So you can now technically get your first ability upgraded a lot sooner now if you want to build items like a Manamune, but I don't know if that's the best way to go yet. I've had probably the best results with the build that you can see on screen with, you know, Immortal Shield Bow and Phantom Dancer. So it doesn't require you to get any AD, any attack speed, or any AP anymore. All you need is to fully finish all of your tier 3 items. So that means now your first item is always going to give your first ability upgrade. You always want to upgrade your first ability first 100% of the time. Completing your second item will give you your third ability evolve, and then completing your third item will give you your second ability evolved. Yes, you can even get your second ability evolved now with a full AD crit build that you can see on screen. So I just wanted to give you all an insight into the passive. Now let's take a look at the build. Immortal Shield Bow at the moment is by far the best AD carry item in the game. It gives you a great amount of stats, but also gives you that survivability and the protection from the lifeline passive. Attack damage, crit rate, attack speed, physical vamp, everything that you need. Now 5% physical vamp is not a lot. That's why we still run like things like Hunter Titan, for example. 5% physical vamp is not that much. Obviously increases to 10% physical vamp when you do proc the lifeline shield. The lifeline shield is also huge as well. Like the lifeline shield is massive, and the way that this scales with crit as well, like it goes up by 5 every single time you get 1% crit chance. It's absolutely insane, especially with this Kai'Sa build. We're going to get 100% crit chance with 4 items. That means we're going to get like another like a 700 shield in the late game. We're going to get an extra 500 shield, which adds up onto the 200. It's absolutely incredible. I mean, this item has it all for you. Protection, survivability, damage, attack speed, crit rate. It's a no-brainer for Kai'Sa. Now the second item is quite interesting. Second item, we're going to go for the new Phantom Dancer. Now the new Phantom Dancer is really good. The item now gives attack damage. You still get 30% attack speed and 25% crit rate. You get free 5% movement speed, and you now also have a new passive with Phantom Dancer. You gain 7% bonus movement speed when you attack for 3 seconds. After attacking 4 times, you gain 30% attack speed for the same duration. Now I want to give you a little bit of a tip with this. Basically, this Phantom Dancer passive works even when you attack minions, you attack monsters, you attack objectives, you attack towers, you attack wards. Anything you attack will give you stacks towards the 40% attack speed. No, 30%, sorry, attack speed. And when you have this 30% attack speed at 4 stacks, every time you auto attack, it refreshes the duration. Every single time it's going to refresh the duration. So when you're in a team fight with Kai'Sa, when you've auto attacked 4 times, or even before that, when you auto attack minions and join a team fight, as long as you keep auto attacking every single time, just keep auto attacking over and over and over again, you're going to get free 30% extra attack speed and a free 7% bonus movement speed. On top of that, the item already gives you 30% attack speed. So Kai'Sa now shoots like an absolute monster. You could get a crazy amount of attack speed now with Kai'Sa, especially with your third ability giving you extra attack speed. Your first ability is going to be dishing out a bunch of damage. It's absolutely incredible what the damage output is for Kai'Sa now. For the boots, most of the time, you can go for defensive boots, anything, Plated Steel Cap, Mercury Treads. Both of these are really, really good. Or Gluttonous Greaves if you want a little bit of extra healing, with Stasis being your boots upgrade. Infinity Edge, still really strong item, even though it did get changed. Now it only allows you to deal 205% of your critical damage instead of 230%. So it did get nerfed a little bit because everyone's crit rate damage did get nerfed by 25%, but it's still pretty good. I still think the item is very, very strong. Still gives you a bunch of AD, still gives you the crit rate that you need. Still really, really good. Lord Dominik's Regards as well. Percentage armor pen items, sorry. Attack damage and crit rate. And a rapid shot helps you a little bit. Not too much. But the main reason why we go for Lord Dominik's Regards is because it has percent armor penetration, which you need as your fourth item to help you through a lot of champions that build a lot of armor, attack damage, and the crit rate, which is great. And this means that with 4 items, you get 100% crit chance. That means your last item can be completely flexible. You can go for items like Guardian Angel. You can even go for items like the new Nash's Tooth as well, which is also very, very good. This item is absolutely insane in the later stages of the game because this item now scales with bonus attack damage and also gives you extra attack damage plus 45% extra attack speed. So you can imagine how fast you can auto attack now with Kai'Sa. Now with Lord Dominik's Regards, you can switch this out for Mortal Reminder if you want to, if you need the Grievous Wounds. And then if you need the Grievous Wounds, that means you need another crit chance item. And the best crit chance item to go in the later stages of the game is Bloodthirster. So your build will look a little something like this. So if you go for Mortal Reminder, it doesn't give you the critical strike chance. So you just need one last item at the end to give you that critical strike chance. But as I mentioned, I think the best way to go is to go for Lord Dominik's Regards and then just go for a flexible last item. For the runes, Lethal Tempo is still really, really good. Even though we get a lot of attack speed now from Phantom Dancer, Lethal Tempo is still the best rune to go. And the most important part why we still go for Lethal Tempo is the last part of the rune, what it says. It says you gain a bonus attack speed and can exceed the attack speed cap. So that means when we're auto attacking with Lethal Tempo, even though we're going to get bonus attack speed from Phantom Dancer and also Lethal Tempo allows us to go above the attack speed cap. So we can just keep going pew, pew, pew. We can just keep firing over and over again with Lethal Tempo. So Lethal Tempo is still the best rune to go with Kai'Sa. As I mentioned, Hunter Vampirism, sorry, is still very, very good. You gain Physical Vamp in the early game, which helps you during the laning phase, and every single time you get a takedown, you get AD and also Physical Vamp. If you don't feel like you need the extra Physical Vamp with Hunter Vampirism, you can go for something like Brutal instead. Helps you a lot in the early game and helps you do a little bit more damage with your auto attacks. Now with your Tenacity rune now, there's loads of different options. The new Perseverance rune is absolutely great if you're against a lot of crowd control. You gain 10% Tenacity at the start of the game, and when you are immobilized, you gain 16 to 30 armor based on level for 1.5 seconds, and this duration refreshes if you are mobilized multiple times. So it basically gives you extra stats and extra resistance. Helps you a lot if you get a lot of crowd control. As I mentioned, Nautilus, Leona, any champions that have crowd control, this is absolutely great for. You can also switch this up for like Bone Plating is still very, very good. If you want to go for Bone Plating, it's still a great rune. Nullifying Orb is still pretty decent if you want to go for that, or you can go for something like Adaptive Carapace. There are so many options now. I think the best two to go for is definitely Perseverance or Bone Plating. One of these two are great. It just depends on the situation of the game. Depends who your opponents are what you're up against, or who your opponents are, I guess you could say. For the last rune, I just go for Sweet Tooth. I like the Honey Fruit healing especially when you're trading a lot during the laning phase. With Kai'Sa, she doesn't have the best attack range, so you will be walking up and you might be isolated a little bit and you might be taking quite a lot of damage. So Sweet Tooth is really, really good. I don't think there's really anything else that you can go for with Kai'Sa. I don't think Transcendence is good on Kai'Sa. I don't think you need the ability haste. If you feel like you need to, then maybe it's pretty decent. Maybe if you use like your Q and you can proc the Transcendence passive, could be pretty good. You can go for Nimbus Cloak. The extra movement speed is always very nice when you're using some of the spells. But I do like Sweet Tooth as well. I think Sweet Tooth is pretty good. And for some of the spells, we have Flash and Exhaust. The reason why we go for Exhaust is because we're more of an assassin AD carry. We like to jump into the backline. So we want to use Exhaust when we get into melee range to basically slow down the enemy champion's attack speed and also their movement speed. But hopefully you enjoyed this gameplay. Like I mentioned, I have so much gameplay to show you all over the next few days. Honestly, it's absolutely insane. I can go through the list quickly. Manamune Lucian, Samira gameplay, Vayne gameplay, On Hit Varus, Jinx gameplay, Corki, Jhin, Caitlyn. I have so much gameplay to show you all. But hopefully you enjoyed this one. Stay tuned. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all in the next wild video. Peace. Shield Bar on Lucian? I don't know. I've only tried Essence Revolution so far.
When memories fade and darkness surrounds you, find the
I might try PD first item. Actually, depends. I think PD first item is not that bad on Kai'Sa. I think it just depends how much gold you get. I think it all depends how much gold you get.
This place is beautiful. I'm going to save it. I see you. I like it. I just might stay.
I'm just gonna get outranged though this game. So I think I just need to play back and what the hell is going on here? Oh, they actually got first bloods.
Oh, I miss them.
I couldn't attack the fucking plants. That's so unlucky. I was baiting because I was gonna attack the plant and I couldn't.
I came back for the others.
Unlucky, I guess.
Fight or flight. Only now I do not. Void rule number 1. Don't die. My suit hungers. I return stronger than I left. You're the prey. Foolish quarry. This world is changing. We decide into what. You're the hunter. Just keep hunting. This skin taught me how to see. Hang together. Monsters are everywhere. It's a good day for a lives on me and hunts me. How I missed them. That's enough.
Okay, I got my Q upgrades. I got my shield bow.
Nice.
I got my shield bow.
This world is changing. We decide into what.
Sekuine? Is it Sekuine? Is that how you say your name? Probably not. Okay, cheeky triple kill. Just join the fight with my ulti. Nice! Unofficial quadra kill? Okay. Nice! We take those.
This suit hunts in the manner I choose.
We take those. We take those. Come on, Yasuo. Ulti. Once for Kane. Lucky. Lost vision. Yeah, he lost vision.
This place is beautiful. I'm going to save it.
Oh shit, they're actually doing heralds. Oh. I didn't realize they were doing herald.
I like it. Next day.
Where'd they go? They dipped.
Let's see what you know.
They dipped. They left. Oh, hello.
Fight or flight. From now, I do not run.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? I ultied into that. I ultied into that. I ultied into, or I flashed into, or whatever, into Leonie. Like, what the hell? Like, what is that? I don't get it. Do you, after this game, can you show your Kai'Sa build path with new build? Yeah, of course.
Where am I needed? Monsters are everywhere.
Of course, of course. I mean, it's basically this. Shield bow into Phantom Dancer. And then you can kind of go whatever after that.
This skin taught me how to survive. I will show it how to live. Exploit their weakness. suit hunts in the manner.
Man, this guy's stasis already. Unlucky. I didn't think this guy would have stasis already. Unfortunate.
I came back for the others who could not.
Focus. Fire again.
Kaiser, remember the name. Monsters are everywhere. Stronger than I left. This place is beautiful. I'm going to see.
My bad. My bad. My bad. Hey! Get the sub to Jabin! Thank you, Godowis. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait, if I remember, is that Epilogue? I'm trying to remember names. I'm pretty sure it's Epilogue, though. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone changes their Twitch name 24/7. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Judo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
I like it.
Thank you, thank you. Dab. PD or IE first? No, you want to go shield bow first.
This world is changing. Yo, gotta give this up to Keys as well. What? Oh, it's Ibrahim. Oh, you know how difficult it is to remember everyone's name? I'm dead. Just go for the... Why are you not going for Leona? Well, why did Fizz go for... Why did Fizz not just go for Leona? It's a free kill. That's such a weird thing to do. It's whatever. It's whatever anyway. It's fine. Thank you, gift this up to Keys. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ibrahim. Appreciate it a lot, man. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Exploit their weakness. You're the hunter.
fight or flight. Only now I do not run. I like it here. I just might stay. Too late to run.
Oh no, man, I mistimed my Q. Oh, I mistimed my Q. And a Fizz ulti hits. Oh, I mistimed my Q. That's so unlucky. Fizz, please. Thank you. Chad, that's so unfortunate. I mistimed my fucking Q. Oh, that's unlucky. Unlucky, unlucky. Mistimed Q. Oh, between PD and IE for second item? PD second item. Shield bow into PD. Basically copy what I did here. Shield bow, PD, Infinity Edge, and then any armor pen item like Lord Dominic's or Mortal Reminder. And then you go into whatever afterwards. Watch this vid afterwards, please. What the hell is this? I'll have a look after this.
This skin taught me how to survive. I will show it how to live. I return stronger than I left. It's a good day.
Holy moly, my damage. What?
Rule number 1.
What was that damage? Come on, limit testing, baby.
This suit hunts in the manner I choose. This place is beautiful. I'm going to.
Woo! Moves like fucking Jagger, baby.
The hunt will resume.
Is Manu good on Kai'Sa now with the ability damage change?
This world is changing.
I don't think so. You could maybe go AP Kai'Sa if you want to. AP Kai'Sa would be pretty good with Manamune. Oh shit, what the fuck's happening here?
Exploit their weakness. This world is changing. We decide into what.
My damage is insane, by the way.
This skin taught me how to live. I will show you.
Okay, I can't survive that one. I can't survive that one. Is man being good on Kha'Zix? Nah, nah. Nah, nah, nah. Runad's no more? No, PD's way too good. PD is way too good. So to me. Shit, go on, Fizz. It's your time to shine. Quadra kill. Boom.
Beautiful. I'm going to save it.
I'm doing 800 crits every time, by the way. How am I doing 800 crits every time with this build? Crazy. GG's. GG's. Begin. GG's. Hey, we got MVP. I don't think I deserved MVP. I kind of limit tested a lot this game. How much damage did I do? 50k damage. Not too bad. I think that's pretty good. We got pretty much the end game build as well. This pretty much is going to be your build now for most Kai'Sa games. Most Kai'Sa games are going to go for this build. Sometimes you go Lord Dominus Regards instead of Mortal Reminder, so you can go like GA Last Item. But I just wanted I wanted as much damage as possible. And that's what gave it for us. Hey, pretty pot game though. Pretty nice. GG's. GG's.